Like your files, when your school Google account is deleted, your Google Sites will also be deleted. This includes your portfolio. If you would like to keep your portfolio, you can transfer it to your own personal account. This isn't necessarily a quick and easy thing to do, but it can be done. First of all, you need to be logged into your school account, and I personally also log into my personal account using two separate browsers. You can add an account to the same browser and switch back and forth, but I've had some problems with that, so I find it easier to use two different browsers. So I'm going to go to my Firefox account, and I'm into my school account. I have on my screen the website that I would like to transfer to my personal account. So the first thing I want to do is go up to the blue share button in the upper right hand corner. And when I have clicked on that particular button, I am going to share this with my personal account. So I'm going to add that in. I don't need to email myself that I'm doing this, so I'm going to put share and save. It's going to tell me that I didn't send a notification. That's fine. It's also going to tell me that I'm sending this to an address that's outside of our district. Yes, that's fine too. So in just a moment this is going to show up. The other thing that I'm going to make sure I have on here is that it says anyone who has the link can view. So if yours doesn't say that, you might want to change it to anyone who has the link. Now I have my personal account on here, and right now my rights on this are can edit. I want to change myself to be the owner. Right now my school account is the owner, and I'm going to change this to be my personal account to be the owner of this. And then I'm going to save it again. And yes, it's going to remind me that I didn't send notifications on this. From here I'm going to go to my personal account, and I need to go to sites. So it's not listed in the top in this black bar for me, so I'm going to go to more, and if I don't see it along here, then I'm going to choose even more. And these are all the different apps that Google has. And so if I get to the home and office group, you're going to see sites underneath Gmail, and then I can click on that to open that up. Because I have a number of different sites in this account, and because I can't locate the tech training site right off the bat, I'm actually going to go up to the URL bar up here, and I'm going to paste in the link to that site, and so it comes up on my screen. So now I'm in my personal account and I'm on the tech training site, and from there I'm going to go to the more button. It's right next to the share button. I'm going to go to more, and from there I'm going to go to manage site. It's about 2/3 of the way down. Manage site, and as I scroll a little bit, I'm going to see a button that says copy this site. So when I click on it, it allows me to give this site a name. So this is what's going to show up on the top. I could give it the same name if I wanted to, but then from there it's going to ask for a name for the URL. Now this becomes a little more difficult because this is not within the district and it has to be unique. So you have to think of all the people out there that may be having, for example, a tech training site in the whole world of Google users. So I have to make this very unique. One thing you may want to do is put something like your login initials in there, and then type out a URL from there. It will tell you if it's not unique. Now you can choose if you want to include revisions, site collaborators, those kinds of things. If you want to keep all of that in there, you can leave the check marks. If not, you can take those out, and then you have to do the little CAPTCHA there, and then we'll do copy and see how this works. I was lucky that on my first try the URL was unique, so it copied it in, and now I have this site in my own personal account. Now, please note that this is not foolproof. It takes your basic information and your backgrounds and things like that. However, if you've attached things on here that are in your school account, they may not transfer through. For example, if I'm going to go to one of my links that I have on here, and I attached a bunch of different resources. And so for example, this one says it's a Google Doc, and so if I go to view, it's going to say that this does not exist, and that's because that Google Doc that I was looking for is on my school account and it's not shared with this one. So in a previous video I showed you how to share files from your school account to your personal account. You would need to make sure that any attachments that you have in your site are also shared, and you may need to relink them. Same thing for pictures. If you uploaded pictures into a Picasa web album on your school account, you would need to share those with a personal account or just upload them into your Picasa account for your personal account as well. So it's not perfect, but it's certainly better than starting over and you have the basics for it.